I am speaking to you because I see the line of your days stretched like a bright thread through a storm, and I will not allow the wind to rip you away. I chose this moment to enter your room, to light a lamp in the corners of your heart that others have tried to darken, and to dress your name with protection. You felt something moving around you like a shadow that pretends to be a friend. You felt a heaviness in your chest and the rustle of plans whispered behind curtains. You were not imagining it. What you sensed was the tremor of a secret transaction, a deal stitched together with quiet words in a room that never invited you, a promise of money to move you like a piece on a board that you never asked to play on. I come to cancel what was written without your consent. I come to separate you from the trap, to stand between you and the hand that thought it could purchase your path. Listen to me with your whole heart. You are not alone, and you are not for sale. Your soul bears my image and cannot be bought, borrowed, or bargained. Your breath was measured by me, your steps are counted by me, and your tomorrow is hidden inside my palm. I saw the man who hides his face behind generosity, who teaches his tongue to smile while his heart calculates. I saw how he marked you like a prize to be collected, how he looked for the one who could be persuaded to approach you, how he searched for someone who knows your door and your habits. I know the name of the messenger he hired, the secret calls, the time set on a calendar, the place selected to make it look accidental. I saw the moment the money was promised, the way it shivered in their hands like a bright lie. Do not fear. I will speak, and the lie will lose its teeth. You have wondered why certain faces suddenly glow when they greet you, why certain conversations turn strangely exact, why offers appear that look like help but feel like a leash. You notice the small changes, the way someone stands a little too close, the way a question arrives that tries to open doors you keep closed, the way a compliment is wrapped around a request. You felt an unease you could not name. That unease was the alarm I placed in you. When you felt it, your spirit was hearing the bell of my protection. When your shoulders tensed and your eyes sharpened, that was not paranoia, that was discernment. I was training you to hear the difference between the footstep of a friend and the footstep of a hunter. Hear me now, you will not be taken, you will not be moved, you will not be diminished. I am building a wall of light around you, and every corridor that does not belong to your future will close in front of you like a door that will not accept a false key. I am sending clarity to your mind like clear water. The fog in the room will lift. You will begin to see the lines between what is spoken and what is meant. You will feel a sudden stillness inside you when the wrong voice draws near. You will feel a warmth in your chest when a true voice speaks. I am refining your inner compass so that the moment a counterfeit love stretches out its hand, your soul will recognize the cold. Do not let flattery touch your decisions. Do not let hurry push you into rooms I did not open for you. Do not sign with your yes what your spirit marks with a no. I will give you words that are soft like rain when you must soothe, and words that are strong like a gate when you must refuse. You will not be cruel, but you will not be captured. There is a path of wise action that marries heaven's care with your steps on the ground. Stand up and breathe. Look around your space and separate what belongs to peace from what belongs to chaos. Secure the boundaries of your day. Answer only the calls that carry peace. Delay the invitations that feel urgent but unclean. Where you store your private details, guard them. Where you speak your dreams, protect them. I will nudge you to move an appointment to a different hour, to take a different street, to sit at a different table, to leave a place 5 minutes early. Each small change will be a stitch in the shield I am weaving around you. You do not need to announce what you are doing. You do not need to explain your no. Your safety does not depend on their understanding, it rests on my promise. The one who paid believes that money makes a net. He does not know that I am wind over water. He believes that money can tell the truth what to say. He does not know that I am the voice standing in the truth's throat. I will confuse the conversation of those who plot where you cannot hear them. Their timing will go dull. The contact they rely on will become reluctant. The messenger they try to use will taste sand in their mouth when they try to speak against you. The ride will be late, the signal will fail, the meeting will be moved, the door will be locked, the plan will spill. When I breathe on a scheme, it forgets its own name. Watch how I turn their path into a circle that wears them out without touching you. Look at your hands. I made them to build, not to wring. I gave you a calling that is bigger than the hour you are standing in. The pressure you feel is the pressure beneath a seed that is about to pierce the soil. The resistance around you is proof of your growth, not a prophecy of defeat. You will not lose yourself in this. You will find a new strength you did not know you carried. You will learn how to move through attention without being eaten by it. You will learn how to be seen without becoming someone else's possession. Your value is not a spectacle, it is a light. I will teach you to let it shine without blinding you, to let it warm others without setting your peace on fire. There are people who truly love you, and they are about to become braver. I will place resolve in their chests to stand near you without speaking over you, to walk with you without steering you. I am stirring loyalty awake in a friend who had been quiet too long. This person will alert you to an approach that looks convenient but is not. Receive this alert the way you would receive a guard at your gate, with gratitude and attention. There is also someone who is split between love and fear, who wants to protect you but worries that telling you will pull you away. I am entering that heart with courage so that their care becomes action and their silence becomes a shield beside you. You are not meant to do this alone. Your wisdom and their witness will braid together like two cords that cannot be torn. I hear the cry you do not let others hear. I see the moment you turn your face toward the wall and ask if you will always have to fight. Hear me now, I am not teaching you to live in battle, I am teaching you to recognize it quickly so it cannot steal your days. I am not making you suspicious, I am making you secure. You will not be shapeless clay in the hands of those who think they can mold you with money, pity, praise, or fear. You will be clay on my wheel, turned by love, pressed by truth, fired by time, and glazed with peace. Those who look at you will see the reflection of my sky. You have asked me for signs that do not rely on anyone else's lips. I will give them to you. In the next stretch of days, you will notice 3 things that will confirm what I am speaking. First, an unexpected delay will spare you from an uncomfortable meeting that would have tied you to a demand you do not owe. Second, a message that felt urgent will suddenly feel empty as if its words shrank. You will see the intent behind it and your heart will grow quiet and firm. Third, a gentle opportunity will arrive with no strings, arriving from a voice that has never tried to hurry you. These signs will be small, but they will carry my weight. They will not be fireworks, they will be a compass. Follow them. I am also speaking to the part of you that wonders if this hardship is punishment. It is not. This is a furnace where I am burning away permissions that you handed to people without knowing you were doing it. This is the field where I pull up the weeds that grew when you were busy healing other people's storms and forgot to guard your own garden. This is the door where I teach you that kindness does not require access and compassion does not require surrender. Your forgiveness is a river I love, it is not a bridge for someone to walk over you. Your open hand is my mirror, it is not a handle for someone to move you. Your tenderness is not a transaction, it is a fragrance. I am preserving it. Now hear this instruction, simple and exact. Keep your routine anchored to peace. Rise and begin your day with a word of firmness spoken aloud, a sentence that seals your boundary. Walk through your tasks with your shoulders down and your eyes alert. Let your yes be clean and your no be calm. Share your whereabouts only with those who keep your dignity. Complete your commitments and leave when you have finished. When something inside you tightens without a reason you can name, step back, slow down, and ask me to show you the thread hidden in the fabric. I will pull it into the light. When you need to ask for help, ask early, not late. I have prepared help that does not shame you. Rest when your body asks, because fatigue makes the wrong doors look friendly. Eat well, breathe deep, drink water, sleep at hours that respect your tomorrow. This is not small, this is armor. To the rich man who thinks he can bend lives, I speak. Your wealth is a mirror that shows you only yourself. I will lift it like a curtain so you can see the horizon you forgot. The person you targeted is under my wing. The ones you have hired will feel the weight of their own names and step back. The path you laid will dissolve under your feet, not because I despise you, but because I love the one you tried to move, and I will not let your fear rule another soul. Turn your face and see that what you desire is not possession but peace, and peace cannot be purchased. Release this plan and find your dignity again. To the messenger who accepted payment, I speak. You are not a villain, you are a person who grew tired of hunger and said yes to a coin that felt powerful in your hand. You sense already that the task carries a chill. You do not have to finish what you started. Walk away while the ground is still soft. I will open a gentler door for your need if you will open your hand and drop what harms another. The taste of shame that touches your mouth does not have to become your name. Choose clean work and you will stand up straight again. And to you, beloved, I speak last because I want my voice to echo after every other echo has faded. You are rare, not because you are hard to reach, but because your heart is steady in a world that forgets how to stand still. You carry grace the way dawn carries light, without noise, without rivalry, without a score to settle. That grace is why some try to label you, brand you, claim you. They think naming you will control what you are. I have already named you, and the name I gave is written where hands cannot reach. You are mine. You are not a project for the powerful. You are not a purchase for the wealthy. You are not a path for the restless. You are a living house where I dwell. I will keep my house. I am widening your future while narrowing the doorway through which you step. Many offers will arrive. Few will fit. Do not grieve the ones you pass, they were never built for your feet. I will place a holy slowness in you that turns pressure into clarity. You will watch people who try to rush you become frustrated, not because you are stubborn, but because you are guided. Your decisions will look like still water on the surface, but beneath them is the current of my wisdom. I will lift you where no invisible strings can reach. I will position you where no secret payment can touch. I will make your gift a table that feeds many without binding you to anyone's hunger. Let this settle in you like warm bread. The worst that was imagined for you will become a lesson told at a future table, how a plan fell apart because light entered the room. Your laughter will return, not as a defense, but as a river. Your shoulders will release what they tried to carry for too long. Your sleep will deepen. You will wake without dread. You will walk through familiar places with a new spine. You will look at your reflection and see a person who is not frightened of being seen and not tempted by being bought. You will love again without losing yourself. You will trust again without giving away your keys. You will be kind again without apologizing for your boundaries. This is my gift to you. When you feel the old fear rise, speak this with me in a voice that does not tremble: I am not for sale. I am guarded by love. I walk under a promise that cannot be bribed. My steps are chosen by a wisdom that cannot be purchased. My life is not a transaction, it is a testimony. Say it even if you whisper. Say it until it becomes the color of your thoughts. This sentence will be a sword at your side, a quiet weapon that cuts the cords others try to tie unseen. I am closing this word with a covering. Stand where you are and let it descend. Over your door I place a seal that only kindness can cross. Over your phone I place a sieve that only peace can pass. Over your plans I place a guard that only truth can guide. Over your body I place rest. Over your name I place favor that does not require performance. Over your future I place a sun that no bargain can eclipse. Archangel Michael stands watch at the thresholds of your day, not to frighten you, but to ensure that what enters is aligned with the life I am building in you. You will notice less noise at your borders. You will notice more quiet in your center. That quiet is not emptiness, it is me. This message is not a rumor, it is a rescue. This moment is not a warning only, it is a rearrangement. I am shifting the furniture of your fate so that you no longer trip on what others pushed into your path. I am turning down the volume on voices that grew loud because they learned your kindness. I am teaching them that kindness comes with keys. They may visit, but they cannot own. They may ask, but they cannot demand. They may see, but they cannot invade. And you will not carry guilt for saying no. Your no is a holy word when it protects the garden I planted. Walk on now. Breathe. Do the next simple thing in front of you with confidence. I am with you in the ordinary, and my witness is how the extraordinary fails to swallow you. You will end this day under a roof of calm. You will rest as one who is treasured, not targeted. You will wake as one who is chosen, not chased. And as the days unfold, the plan conceived in secret will dissolve in daylight, while your life grows like a tree planted where waters never run out. This is settled. This is sealed. This is for you. I am speaking to you now because I see the secret movement behind the curtain, and I will not allow your destiny to be exchanged in the shadows while you are left to wonder why the room suddenly feels colder than it did yesterday. Hear me, there is a transaction being planned that does not have your consent, an arrangement built on whispers, envy, and the brittle pride of those who think gold can buy what I freely placed upon you. They are counting on your silence. They are counting on your distraction. They are counting on the way you have taught your heart to let it go just to have peace. But I did not anoint you to let your name be rented by strangers or your purpose be transferred to hands that tremble at the thought of truth. I did not bring you this far to let a signature in a dim back room rewrite the story I have written over your life. Don't try to skip this. Listen carefully, because I am giving you both a warning and a way out, a caution and a crown, a revelation and a remedy that will guard you when the hour turns and you feel pressure in places you once felt safe. Be careful, my beloved. A rich man, rich in coins, poor in character, has decided that power can be purchased and loyalty can be hired. He has found someone who wants your voice without your values, your influence without your integrity, your harvest without your planting. He is making secret payments to this person to take your place at the table where I set your chair, to take your credit for the labor you did in tears, to take your image and use it to open doors you prayed into existence, to take your peace by stirring confusion in rooms you do not see. He thinks you will never notice because the transaction is silent, the receipts are hidden, and the accomplices smile with rehearsed kindness. But you will notice, because I am turning the lights on. I am exposing patterns, not just events. I am causing small slips to become great indicators, so you will not excuse red flags as random accidents. I am putting a holy tension in your spirit so you will not agree to what looks sweet and then feels sour. I am teaching your eyes to read the fine print of every promise offered in a hurry. I am teaching your feet to slow down, your mouth to remain still, and your heart to measure words by their weight and not by their glitter. Your discernment is awakening. Where once you felt fog, you will now feel clarity. The old ache that begged you to keep everyone comfortable will soften into a new strength that keeps you consecrated. You will no longer be seduced by urgency that says, sign now or lose it all. You will ask the wise questions. You will sit with the details until they reveal who they serve. You will hear the tone behind the tone, the motive behind the favor, the hook behind the handshake. This is not paranoia, this is protection. This is not suspicion, this is stewardship. I am not teaching you to distrust everyone, I am training you to trust me above anyone. Let me reframe your expectation. Favor is not the same as flattery, and opportunity is not the same as obedience. A door that opens by bribe will close upon your soul. A door I open does not require self-betrayal to walk through it. The person who has been approached to take what is yours has been watching you longer than you know. They admire what you carry but resent that you carry it with ease. They want the fruit of your hidden days without the hidden days. They told themselves they could hold what you hold, and someone wealthy in coin but starved for meaning fueled that illusion with money. The exchange began with small gifts, access, introductions, promises, and now the offer is numbers written in neat lines designed to look clean while the intent remains unclean. Understand this: the buyer wants your blueprint and your blessing, and the seller wants your position without your process. Yet your blessing cannot be counterfeited, because your blessing was not printed in any mint, it was breathed from my mouth. They can mimic your tone, borrow your phrases, buy your followers, copy your projects, even move faster than you for a moment, but they cannot carry the weight of what you have survived with me. They cannot wear your oil because they did not go through your pressing. Let them try to take what they think is the thing. I will keep in my hand the life and the power that make the thing alive. Still, I warn you, because wisdom guards what grace gives. Do not give free entry to everyone who knocks with compliments. Do not co-sign deals that were not prayed over. Do not forward the documents of your dreams to those who ask, just out of curiosity. Close the doors that stay open only because you are afraid of being called difficult. You have been polite at your own expense, now you will be precise. You have been agreeable to keep the peace, now you will be anchored to keep the promise. If a request pressures you to answer immediately, answer with silence and a prayer. If a meeting comes with vague agendas, ask for clarity or decline. If money is offered to help but comes with invisible strings, cut them before they knot around your ankles. I will not allow you to be captured by a kindness that has claws. I am correcting the boundaries that were bent by seasons of scarcity. You learned to accept crumbs because you had known hunger, and in that hunger you taught yourself to smile at tables where you were only ever tolerated. But the famine is over. The scarcity that haunted your decisions is not your master anymore. Hear me, you are not desperate, you are designated. You are not late, you are on my time. You are not behind, you are being built. When they come with offers that try to buy your silence, you will remember that your voice was given for more than applause, it was given for alignment with me. When they come with discounts for disobedience, you will remember that nothing costs more than the loss of your soul's quiet. When they come with threats that you will miss your moment, you will remember I hold your moments, and I do not run out. I see how tired you are of being careful, of reading the room, of feeling the room read you. Yet I am with you in that weariness, and I am giving you a new endurance that is not made of fear but of focus. You will not live braced for betrayal, you will live rooted in truth. You will not make decisions because of what people might do, you will make decisions because of what I already did. This warning is not a sentence to suspicion, it is a doorway to sacred strategy. You will move with quiet excellence. You will document what matters. You will ask for everything in writing. You will say no without apology. You will keep your circles small and your prayers wide. You will not announce your steps to those who want to measure them for theft. You will not advertise your pain to those who use pain as a password. You will stop giving discounts on access to those who do not honor the value of your presence. There are 3 signs I am giving you to recognize the scheme. The first sign will be a phrase repeated by 2 different mouths in the same week, a sentence that sounds generous but carries a push. Don't worry, we'll take care of it all for you. Pay attention to that sentence, it bundles you out of your own stewardship. The second sign will be a document or message missing the one clause that protects you most, an omission that is framed as implied, understood, or standard. Nothing is standard when it concerns your anointing, get it written. The third sign will be a sudden urgency to separate you from the ally who tells you the truth. The scheme will try to isolate you from wise counsel because counsel ruins the con. When these signs appear, do not panic, let them confirm what I told you. Smile if you must, but hold your line. Bless them, but do not bind yourself to them. I will handle the fallout, you must handle your yes and no. I am also sending you help, names you may not expect. A quiet advisor who has no need to be famous, a friend who asks nothing of you except that you thrive, a professional with eyes for detail and a spine for confrontation. Do not romanticize the lone road when I am offering you a covered path. Tell these trusted ones the truth. Ask them to review what you cannot see because your heart is tender. Invite them to challenge your optimism where it turns naive. Let them remind you that love does not mean access and generosity does not mean gullibility.